How you doing? I'm Trent Henderson. You're tuned into the infamous Living Realm Network. Divine powers are working for us because we're doing right. So are you seeing repeating numbers and you want to know the meaning of these repeating numbers? 111, 1111, 222, 444. Well, first and foremost, folks, these numbers are synchronicities that are causing manifestation. So right now, let's just understand the general concept of what's going on here and why you're seeing these repeating numbers. First and foremost, seeing repeating numbers, it's a good thing. It's a great thing. When you see repeating numbers, what's happening to you is you are becoming more conscious, more aware. Maybe you were lost in your thoughts. Maybe somebody was stressing you out, getting on your nerves. Maybe you're looking for a manifestation. Overall, the reason why you see the repeated number in that split second is to give you awareness, okay? It takes awareness to be able to see when manifestations are coming into your life. See, manifestations don't necessarily just come like the whole word manifestation. You usually just get the M first, then the A, then the N, then the I. And that's how all these different tools come into your life so that you can build and so that you can pull together the ultimate manifestation of what you are expecting. So for instance, when you go out somewhere and you just happen to see like 1010 or you see 4444, or you see 313. When you see these double repeating numbers, this is making you more aware because it's bringing you back to the moment. See, most of the time, some people cannot focus and stay on their divine path because they are either thinking about the past or they're either thinking about the future. But not a lot of people are able to stay centered and stay balanced and stay focused in the moment. So when you're seeing any repeating number, it's bringing you back to alignment with who you truly are, your divine path. And not only does it put you on the divine path, but in order to get on this divine path, seeing the repeated numbers creates a sense of peace. It helps you to be more cool, calm, and collective, and it helps you trust more in the universal laws to be able to supply you with all your needs versus thinking in the race mind, where so many thoughts are like bombarding you all day and you have to gain a sense of balance again. And so these repeated numbers are helping you become more aware, and helping you be more in balance, more on your divine path, but at the same time helping you be cool, calm, collective, and very peaceful. Notice when you see repeating numbers, what does it make you do? Right, it makes you notice that you are able to co-create your reality by using your thoughts. It helps you become more aware and more conscious of your thinking. So most people, what they tend to do when they see repeated numbers is they tend to look for more repeated numbers. Do not do that. Do not look for more and more repeated numbers because all that's going to do is going to distort the universal laws, okay? This is a sacred path, okay? Seeing repeated numbers is divine. It's only something that you can see, something that you can understand. Now, you might hear other people saying that they see repeating numbers, but nobody will be able to see it like you see it, okay? So what this is doing is making you become more relaxed about living and riding out your path. And so the more balanced you are with the universe, folks, the more you're going to be able to manifest things faster. Because the more awareness you have, the more you're going to be able to notice the manifestations are actually trying to come into your life. See, manifestation is always happening throughout the day, at all times, folks. It's just that you have to be constantly balanced and constantly centered with yourself in order to understand that these manifestations are like they're right there. Like for instance, if you saw 1111 and then you go out to the store or something and as soon as you get out the car, you hear some keys clicking, right? Okay, it immediately goes to your mind since you're aware that, hey, take the keys out of the ignition because you could lock your keys in the car. Okay, I'm aware because I saw 1111 before I actually got up here to the store, at home on my cell phone when I woke up this morning. So the more you see these repeated numbers, the greater your awareness will be. Now, the repeating number that I personally see a lot is 1111. And I think that's simply because I'm a life path number 11 for one. And for two, I'm always resetting. I'm always restarting and regenerating myself, to start the new day. That's how I live my life. I live my life coming up with creative ideas, doing new content and things of this nature. And so I'm always seeing like 1111. It's like a fresh start, reset. Let's start over. Let's level up. Let's continue on our journey. So with that being said, just by a show of hands, speak up, let your voice be heard, leave a comment below, and let me know what's the number that is resonating with you the most. Is it 888? Is it triple threes? Is it quadruple fours? I mean, what number do you see the most? Please speak up, let your voice be heard by a show of hands, and tell us what repeated number are you seeing the most on your path and in your journey. So once again, seeing these repeated numbers is a great thing. This is like the greatest phenomenon ever, man. And I know people who aren't really spiritually awakened to their knowledge because they telling me that, hey man, I don't know nothing about this spirituality stuff, but I keep seeing 1111. What does that mean? This number is like stalking me, like why I'm all of a sudden seeing 1111 and like 111 and stuff like that. And so my answer is always, we're in a new age. The learning curve is totally different from what it was in the age before. The age before was the Piscean age. Okay, so we transitioned from the Piscean age to the Aquarius age, like in the last 5 years. December 21st, 2012 was the end of the Piscean age, and it transitioned over to the Aquarius age. That's why you notice so much technology, so much information readily available. There's not anything that you can't find. Now we're uncovering all the secret, ancient, sacred knowledges, the occult knowledges that were once hidden in plain sight. Now we're learning how to get back into those true knowledges to help us, guide us, and direct us and steer us along our path. So seeing 111s and seeing these repeated numbers, it just represents you being connected with the universal source. You being in harmony and in flow with your life. That's how you can always know that you're in flow with your divine path. Me, for instance, every time I check my cell phone, I either see like 1133, I either see like 333, I see numbers like 1010, and almost every time when I'm randomly going to my cell phone, I see these repeated numbers. Or when I'm doing something very important, like if I just walked up on a stranger, right, or a stranger walked up on me and just started to have a conversation with me, like randomly all of a sudden, and I just so happen to look at my cell phone, I might see 1111 right there, like to signify you are on the right path. This thing that is happening in your life is a sign, is a message from the universe to let you know that you're on the right path. Everything is going good for you. Everything will be all right for you. So remember that, folks. If you unintentionally look and seeing these numbers, that is a sign that you're doing the right thing. Now, listen, I also want to tell you this before I go, folks. Now, when you go out into the world, that's when you see repeated numbers the most. I know a lot of people say they see repeated numbers on their microwave clock. I mean, you might see repeat numbers at home while you're watching TV. That's cool. But I just want to let you know that you can speed up manifestation, and you can see repeat numbers even more when you step outside into the public, when you get out into the environment and you're actually doing things. That's one thing about the spirit, folks. It loves to move and be doing things. So if you're stagnant, you're not going to necessarily manifest things faster, because you have to be out in the world doing things, interacting with people, associating with people, going to meetups, going to groups, having fun, doing things that involves activity, so that manifestation can actually come into your life and actually manifest for you, But being stagnant definitely slows down the manifestation process. In conclusion, congratulations. Consider yourself very lucky that the universe is communicating with you, and that you have a divine purpose, and everything is always happening for you at the perfect timing. Seeing repeating numbers is a great thing. Your angel guides are always helping you get from point A to point B, helping you manifest all the things that you desire. So the next time you see repeating numbers, remember this video and remember that divine powers are always working for you because you're doing right. I'm Trennis Henderson. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to watch another video similar to this one, in this video here I describe specifically what each number means. So you might want to check that out if you want more information regarding angel numbers and repeating numbers. In the meantime, if you're still tuned in, I invite you to subscribe to my channel up here by clicking my face icon. Yeah, that's me right there. Click that icon, subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so that you can be notified with new videos every 24 hours. Check that video out and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.